very hard to to describe this category. It's a mix between not based on real life stories, or if they are based on real life stories, but they're like true tellings and emotional love stories, just anything that's kind of real life related or based. So let's just get on with this little part, and then there's a mixture of musical, horror, yeah, and then that's it. Anyway, Dead Poets Society, Robin Williams film. I haven't seen all of it, but from what I've seen, it's incredible. Then we have probably my favourite Tom Hanks movie of all time, Forrest Gump. I watched that for the first time like 4 years ago, and I cried like a baby towards the end. Probably my favouriteest Robert Downey Jr. movie of all time, and it is Heart and Souls. A great movie. It's about when these bunch of people who die on a coach accident, and their spirits get pushed towards this babe, and they have to look after this kid. But as he starts getting older, it causes trouble for him, so they decide to hide from him but still watch over him. And as he gets older, he forgets all about them, but they're still around, and stuff happens there. Then we have the Kemp brothers, the Krays. Really enjoyable British movie, and they're there. Bethnal Green lads. Yes. Yes. Sorry, East London lads, gotta do it. Letters to Juliet, a great movie. Amanda Seyfried is awesome. One of the best serious kind of movies I've ever seen Jim Carrey in, and it is The Majestic. Plays this director working in Hollywood, and he gets tipped off that apparently he was it was either that he was consorting with someone or doing something that he shouldn't have done. He was either sneaking in immigrants or something back in them days. It's hard to remember what exactly it was. All I know is he was doing something that was apparently FBI restricted. So he goes into hiding, and as he basically goes into hiding, he goes into an accident where he loses his memory. He ends up in this town where this guy's son is the spitting image of him, so they think he's this war hero son. Yeah. Another great love story, very old. It's also got Kim Cattrall, who was back in the day one of the most fittest women in the world, and it is The Mannequin. Oh, brilliant movie. Hollywood, come get me, Hollywood. I love that guy. Hollywood's awesome. Alright, then we have probably Will Smith's most serious movie, second to Pursuit of Happiness, and it's £7. Such an incredible story based on this. I love the concept of this movie. I thought this was brilliant. Such an enjoyable movie. Then we have a 2D special edition of The Terminal, where Tom Hanks plays this Russian guy who gets stuck at an airport, and it turns out there's a war going on in his country, so he can't return. But he ends up having to spend months working or living in this terminal. So what he does is every time, because he's obsessed with fixing things and doing things right, what he does is he goes and starts helping finish the airport construction. He does a great job. Another great Jim Carrey true story is The Truman Show. Not true story, but not, you know what I mean, like real life kind of based, like emotional story. It's where from basically from birth, he was chosen to have his life entirely filmed in this big Hollywood studio. And as he starts getting older, he starts realizing things don't seem to be as well as they are. So there we go. A movie that is critically seen to be hated by the US, and I have no idea why, and it is What Dreams May Come. What Dreams May Come is such a great movie. Oh, this on Blu-ray, the visuals. I know there is a Blu-ray release of it in a different country. I want one here. The visuals, the story, the characters, it's just brilliant. And then this is the final, like, emotional kind of story. This is a movie based on the Irish during the IRS days. IRS is the bloody tax people in America. IRA days, called The Wind That Shakes the Barley. It's got that Cillian Murphy, another guy called Liam Cunningham. But it's just, I remember watching this once in school, much younger, and really enjoyed that movie. Next up, we've got musicals. Let's just go through these. Blues Brothers and Blues Brothers 2000. Love both these movies. Enjoy both of them so much. Great movies, great music. I love the jazz, love the blues, love their dancing, their comedy, everything. Then we have Duets, a great musical. Such a great cast as well. You've got Maria Bello, Andre Brewer, Paul Giamatti, Huey Lewis, Gwyneth Paltrow, and Scott Speedman. Great music. They sing beautifully. There's some great comedy in it. Just another great one. Then, as I showed you in a video, actually you haven't seen that video yet, and that video probably won't be uploaded until the same day as this. Wow. Okay. Well, you're going to see this video anyway. I talked about my favourite movie of all time, Moulin Rouge, and I mentioned I had other editions, and here they are. I have the Steelbook Definitive Edition of Moulin Rouge, and I have this nice, like, I can't tell if it's Italian or Spanish version of Moulin Rouge. So this is the Steelbook 2-disc edition, where nice disc arts inside. It's a great edition. And then I picked up this one. This one was like, they're both £1. But this one's got some nice I can't tell. I think it's Spanish because esque. Like this one here opens up into this really just this really beautiful set. I'm obsessed with Moulin Rouge. My favourite movie of all time. My favourite love story of all time. Sister Act 1 and 2, brilliant movies. Sweeney Todd, great Johnny Depp Tim Burton movie again. And Gene Wilder at his finest. There's Willy Wonka Chocolate Factory. Charlie and Chocolate Factory is the other horrible one. Gene Wilder did a brilliant job as Willy Wonka. Okay, and now we've got one little pile and then we're done. This video is ended. So let's just get on with this pile. This is actually meant to be horrors, but for some reason this one was in the pile. Well, horrors and thrillers. We have Cirque du Freak, Vampire's Assistant. This is based on a great author known as Darren Shan. If you've not read any of his books, you go and read them right now. Darren Shan is a great author, and this is based off the first 2 books he's written, which was Cirque du Freak and Vampire's Assistant. John C. Reilly's in this. Selma Hayek's in this. Josh Hutchinson's in this. William Dafoe's in this. There's just a great cast, but it's such an interesting movie as well. Then we have Keanu Reeves' Constantine. Really enjoyed this movie. I loved it, and I also loved Tilda Swinton? I'm pretty sure it is. Tilda Swinton. In this, I really enjoyed the fact that she played Gabriel. Just a really interesting kind of movie. And then this is a movie I'm going to be hopefully getting on Blu-ray soon. The new release that's coming out, and it's the original Fright Night. Such a great classic horror movie, and I can't watch horror movies, but I can still watch this, so it's not so bad. But just the original classic horror Fright Night, just amazing. It always gives you that special feel when you watch it, just nostalgia. Talking of nostalgia, a great another vampire movie, The Lost Boys. Just one of the greatest movies of all time, vampire movies anyway. Corey Haim, rest in peace, mate. And a young, what's his name again? I forgot his name. How do I forget his name? Always know his name. Kiefer Sutherland. Shit. Yeah, young Kiefer Sutherland. Probably. Number 23. Another great serious Jim Carrey movie. Brilliant movie. A movie that Robin Williams done that really freaked me out, and it is 1 Hour Photo. Weird seeing him be so serious and twisted, but it was such a good movie, and that he played that role really well. Movie that my mom picked up. This is a Paranormal movie, but this one's actually inspired by true events, and it is Paranormal Ascendancy. It seems very low made. Like my mom wasn't impressed by the way it was filmed, but I enjoyed it because because it's still based on true events. Even though it was very poorly filmed, it still had an interesting story. My favourite psychological thriller movie ever, Shutter Island. Freaking amazing. Leonardo DiCaprio, yet again, a brilliant actor who deserved an Oscar for this and for many other films, but this is absolutely incredible. The story, the atmosphere it gives, the feel, the vibe, awesome. Then we have I've had it with these motherfucking snakes on this motherfucking plane. Yeah, Keenan's in this. And then we have the original theatrical release of The Wicker Man, which I enjoy. I love Christopher Lee. I think he's a very sadistic, scary man, and this was quite awesome. Oh my gosh, this video. Do you know what the worst part is? Right, is I'm gonna do editing in this video, and it's not even gonna take a lot off of it. This video is gonna be so long. Oh gosh. Are you guys even gonna want to sit through this? Do you know what? I will. I'm just gonna put it up the whole video. I would usually do parts, but I don't. No, I'll just put the whole video up. Screw it. Anyway, that is the end of this video. I'm not going to do any announcements and shit to take up any more time. That is the end of this video. If you enjoyed this video, please show your support by clicking that subscribe button down below. Don't forget to strike the like for future videos, and I will see you guys next time.